The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh. Yay, sports.
Yay, sports.
Yay,
What did you
sports.
text me when the Seahawks won and they were going to the Super Bowl?
I said, yes, champagne at Robbins.
Yep, we're going to my mom's house, going to drink champagne, which is the best.
I might show up in a hockey jersey. We'll see. There's no way to know.
I have a plethora of Seahawks tops if you would like to wear one.
Oh, no, this is funnier. Her face just went,
Robin might disinvite you then.
I actually have one.
You have a Seahawks
I
top?
have two.
Whoa.
My husband does.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Well, I know, but I have like cute ones.
Oh,
Like
these ones are
women's.
like extra oversized. They're
to
like,
be clear, if you want to be extra oversized, go
no,
for
I
it.
hate oversized
Oh,
clothing.
yeah. No, I have so many Seahawks tops and they're all very cute. Yeah, I got some cute ones for you. But either
Okay,
way. But
cool.
anyways, very exciting, you guys, because I mean, diehard Seahawks fan. I have a picture of me as a little teeny tiny Raina in a Seahawks cheerleader uniform. And
My girls all had the Seahawks.
did they?
cheerleader
Yeah,
uniform.
and I did that to my girls too.
Yeah.
You know, my dad did it to me, and then Shannon was a football player, which I appreciated. So
How I
diehard.
kept track of the game. I listened for fireworks.
Yep.
And then
solid.
I did watch the last. I was looking at the score on my
Uh-huh.
phone. Do I care about sports? Not really. Do I find it fun when our teams are in it?
Right.
Yes.
And
do
we've
I
had-
like a good excuse to get together? Yes.
and drink.
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, duh.
Duh. Duh. Just
Duh.
kidding. We don't drink. Anyways, but yeah, so very exciting stuff. And I, stoked. It was a good game. And
It was a really good game though, because every time I looked at the score, like it would creep up.
Yep. It was like, a blowout is nice because you're going to win when you're like this late in the game. But you probably don't recall, but one of the Super Bowls we played in, Broncos, when we just like blew them out of the water, it wasn't even like, it's not even fun.
It's not fun at that point.
Yeah. And so you need the anxiety.
I will say, better fucking beat those Patriots.
Oh, I fucking hate
Like,
that. Well, do you know that the deflate gate happened after we played them last time, where it was like shown that they were like deflating the balls or whatever, and
I just
fucking
think,
Tom Brady, that douche nugget.
Yeah, at least he's gone. But I've never liked the Patriots, even when I lived in New England. So I was always in my house.
Yes.
We were New York Giants.
Which I've heard so many people say that like we're from New England, but we hate the Patriots. And then I saw a map of the country where it showed like everything green except for like two places.
Massachusetts and Vermont,
yeah,
probably.
that. And that were like in, Seahawks, everyone rooting for the Seahawks and, the Patriots. But a lot of people don't love the Seahawks, which, whatever.
Who cares?
I don't give a fuck.
I do miss Marshawn.
I-
When we were in the Super Bowl that first time,
beast mode.
that was fun because we had Marshawn Lynch, we had
It was
Wilson,
the Legion of Boom. Yep, Wilson. It was
Richard.
Yep, Richard Sherman. Doug
Baldwin.
See,
I know things.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll's not the coach anymore, is he?
Bobby Wagner. No. New coach. So this is all new guys, but my favorite part about all of this, and then we'll shut up but I actually am just so happy, is a lot of the players who have had the most phenomenal season and gotten us here have all been dropped by these huge teams or like multiple teams. And so they're players who like they predicted would do good, didn't do great on other teams, and they just got like shoved to the side, and the Seahawks picked them up. So like our quarterback, a bunch of our running backs, like all of these guys, they're all like kind of like an underdog story. A bunch of them got dropped from the LA Rams too.
Oh, geez.
So
I love a good comeback story.
Because we both know what that's from. Arrested Development, right? Is that what
no, this was Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, that's what it was. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, very like I just love it for the guys who were like. Everyone was like, they're not good. And then now they're in the fucking Super Bowl. That's it. So very fucking happy about that.
It'll be a great World Series. I'm excited.
It will be. Dead. All right, you want a joke? Yes. I just saw this today. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. It's so stupid.
Okay. As long as it's at my expense.
No. What's Michael Jackson's favorite drink?
What is
Tea. Shamona.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, good one.
Well, hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your host, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to rip some lunatic soup.
Let's go. Today's a little different.
Yep. We are doing part 2 of Blackwell Ghost.
Blackwell Ghost. This is one that we recorded 2 summers ago, and it kind of just got lost in the ethers.
So what happened was we weren't thrilled with the end of the documentary.
One we really liked, and it was kind of like we're still trying to figure things out. Part 2, you're going to see how
We
things
figured
start
some
getting
things out.
pieced together.
Yeah, and
I
so-
still think I edited this one. I still think it was interesting
Yeah.
and to kind of see our thought process.
Right.
So
So we decided to do it, but we've had this like on the back burner for if we needed new episodes for so long, and then we were like this right
and then
now.
we had sick kids, surgery kids, and
all of the
it was
things.
time.
So we decided to do it, and anyways, still love it. So I hope you guys enjoy this second half and
Of the Blackwell Ghost.
Yeah, we'll see you at the end.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Here we are, part 2 of the
Part
Blackwell House.
2 of the Blackwell House.
Part 2. Ready?
I'm ready. So, recap, we went over the Blackwell House 1.
Mm-hmm.
It was a documentary made and released 2017. Actually, wasn't made then. It took a while to kind of get it off the ground. 2017, they went to the Blackwell House in not Pittsburgh, but it's Pennsylvania. I threw in Pittsburgh.
Somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Somewhere in
I don't know.
Pennsylvania. There's Pittsburgh or Philadelphia, right? No, I know there's more. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
And a bunch of creepy things were happening. It really kind of all came to a head at the end. At night, there was a storm. Tons of stuff happened.
Water faucets turned on. The scary woman in white standing in the corner.
And the well cap.
The well cap.
Got messed.
Yeah, with a ball sitting on top of
Yeah.
it.
So that's the recap. Now we're going into the Blackwell House 2. From my understanding, there's like 8 parts to this. 1 and 2 are the same location.
Yeah, he goes to a spot in Florida for one of the next ones, which is the one I've seen on TikTok, which that one looks the scariest out of all of them.
But this guy, Turner Clay?
Clay. No, I think you're right. Clay?
Turner Clay.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous filmmaker. Real or fake, and that's kind of his whole thing. Like, real or fake, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he puts out, something real or something fake. We're going to take it for how we take it.
Yeah, and I think that watching this, like, we've had moments of like, this looks staged, and then the other moments we're like, no, that could be real. So, you know what? He's doing a great job, and we're going to analyze it and watch it and enjoy it no matter what.
I do have a comment.
What?
The first one was 16 plus. This one's 13 plus.
Oh, so it's not as scary?
So that has me a little concerned.
It's also 20 minutes longer.
Let's go. Disclaimer, the following documentary contains actual footage that may be considered disturbing for some audiences. For privacy reasons, some names and information have been intentionally omitted or changed. Viewer discretion is advised. In the first one, the so-called owner of the house, we found out had a different name on IMDb.
That he was
Could
actually like an actor
be
situation.
accounting for that?
I think so. And also, it opened up with him basically saying that like the first one got ripped apart. It showed a bunch of like 1-star reviews saying that it wasn't real. So that part was interesting that he like said all that. I appreciated that. It's some honesty in there. So we're gonna see how this goes.
And I do wonder if this is in reference to that because we figured it out pretty dang quick.
Oh, like within a few minutes,
Right?
Yeah. So all right.
That is why.
Just pause it for 1 second. We'll just say the opening. So it opens with him saying, because previously we said he made zombie movies. He said after he finished that documentary, he went back to making a zombie movie, and he needed an old house, which he ended up using
The Blackwell house.
The Blackwell
the
house
that
for.
we are initially looking at.
And he goes on to say that they filmed in there for 7 days. They got nothing out of the ordinary.
Toilet
There's
paper and ball.
Toilet paper and ball were there, totally fine, not touched. Showed him in the basement with the well, showed him everything. There was nothing that happened. And then he leaves it on a cliffhanger and says, everything was fine, so I thought until I got home.
And then it pans out on an old photo of Ruth, was it? Ruth Blackwell and what I'm assuming is her family.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know this is old-timey photos.
I would assume so.
I would assume it's her family.
Yeah, it
I
looks
know
like
these
the
are
husband,
old-timey
wife, and-
photos, and they weren't supposed to smile. Like, I just went through a bunch of old family photos from, like, the 1800s, and I think I sent you guys some pictures of this is where the witchy stuff comes from, because they look wishy.
Do you want to know why they don't smile?
Because their teeth were rotten.
No.
Why?
Because taking those pictures took
you had to
so
sit there.
long. You had to sit, so you couldn't hold things for that
smile.
long. Yeah.
So you just had to sit
sometimes
there.
those pictures took like 15 minutes.
Oh.
No, because back then taking a photo took so long. It was
That
a
they didn't
process.
smile.
So they didn't smile because it like you can't hold it for that long.
And
so
they took a lot of picture after you were dead.
Oh,
And
they would
like
do that.
propped your
They
eyes
do that
open.
for kids. Yeah, prop their eyes open and do wild, creepy. Not for me. Anyways,
Should not be touching it that way. He's gonna get his freaking hand grease all over it.
So-
any hoodles.
okay. So the guy goes on to say that after the documentary came out, he was contacted by a 92-year-old woman via email. Well, says he's like, I don't know.
The
that
family
emailed on her behalf. And that she knew Ruth, right? Her name was Ruth Blackwell.
Ruth Blackwell.
The woman who was accused of murdering the kids and throwing them down the well. And that she used to live with her.
Which we don't really know what that relationship
it doesn't say that she's related to her, but she said that she lived with her. So, you know.
So she sent this guy a package.
Uh-huh.
And he opens the package. And there's a bunch of pictures and instructions.
Mm-hmm. Instructions. One of them says that if you go to this place in Pittsburgh, which is...
I was right. Pittsburgh.
You were right.
I was right.
That they will give him something, but it didn't specify what.
Right.
But then it was pictures of the alleged victims.
This is what she said.
Like a bunch of
the children that she allegedly murdered.
Allegedly. And then a record that was supposedly Mrs. Blackwell's favorite record,
and he's just handling it with his paws all over it, and I'm just like, you don't touch a record
Megan
like that.
Like,
on
come
the
on.
inside.
They're like, oh my God, don't touch it like that.
Especially an old one, because that's essentially from the 1940s, and he's just like all the hand grease.
His mitts are all over it.
It's terrible.
So I'm gonna give a little fun anecdote. I was at Target with the girls the other day.
Did you see the new Ghost vinyl? I really want to get?
I did not. We were in the book section looking for books for them to take to summer camp, and we in fact saw the Taylor Swift vinyl in there.
I saw that today too, right next to the Ghost. Ghost vinyl. It
must have been same.
Right here, right now, but RITE, right, like a
right.
Yeah.
I get it. But right below the vinyls were CDs, and Kinley is looking at the record, and she goes, "Oh, it's like an old record. Oh my gosh, it's a mini record."
Wow.
And I was like, "Baby, that's a CD." And she goes, "What's a CD?" I was like, Mommy has a CD player in her old room at Jamie's house. I just found it, and you should have seen me and my sister trying to figure out how to turn it on and play CDs in it, because you get so accustomed to things just playing.
Just doing it. Press a button.
And this was like, you had to power on. You had to press this part on. You had to select which disc you had to.
It was when we had a 6-disc player.
Mine was a 3. It was a 3-player boombox we just found.
Had a 6.
You're kind of a big deal.
Fancy.
You're kind of a big deal.
So my second begged her dad to go to Target last week. So they went to Target. She got her money. She's obsessed with K-pop, and there was a new album that came out.
The Korean pop. If you don't know what K-pop is.
Oh my gosh! And she buys it, and she comes home and shows me, and I'm like to my husband, I'm like, Doug, this is a CD. We don't have anything that plays one of these. And I'm like,
you don't?
No. And I'm like, Georgia, do you know how to play this? And she goes, yeah, Dad told me his car has one of these. I'm like, oh. And my husband goes, don't worry, there's a digital copy of it. I'm like, okay.
Thank God for that.
But I'm like, what are you going to do?
I was going to say.
Well, then her little this is in the future. We're in the past, possibly the present. I'm thinking her birthday's coming up. I'm just going to get her a little CD player.
I mean, how cute, like a little Walkman.
Yeah,
like,
because she just bought another CD today, and I'm like, what are you going to do with this?
When we discovered the CD player in my room, we were going. My room at my parents' house is basically preserved since high school, which is wild, you guys.
You should go in there.
It is,
I mean, not
it's
really,
an archive.
That's weird. But I've gone in there.
But it is. It's like
you brought
insane.
Mia in there a couple weeks ago.
So we were going through as my sister Shannon and my friend Jenna, and we're all like, after a little bit of wine, maybe, going through all the things. We pull out all these picture boxes that I have because I was obsessed with pictures. Not like that's what I do for a living now. I had a ton of them. So we're going through all of them. I found my old birth control from high school.
Oh, Lord.
That was fun. I think it's expired.
You think?
I think so. But
Give it a shot.
It was, I'm good. I have better things in place now. But it was just fun to find. I was like, oh, so then we find a old Faith Hill CD thing, and we open it with 3 CDs inside of it.
Oh, man.
And pull them out, and they look scratched as shit. But I'm like,
it's okay. Polish those babies up.
Maybe
put some candle wax on them. You'll be good.
Oh, never did candle wax. Always toothpaste.
Toothpaste?
Yeah, toothpaste. Interesting.
I never thought of toothpaste.
East Coast, West Coast, man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we're old school over on the East Coast.
How did you polish yours up?
candle wax.
No. Like if you like took it out and you were just like cleaning it quickly, what'd you do?
Get your shirt out and, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I showed my stomach on that
rub mine
freaking
on
camera.
my boob. You just take it, you rub it on your boob in a circular motion. That's what all my friends and I did. You rub it on and then you slide it right in.
No.
Well,
nope.
I think it's how it made it work. Yeah, a little nip grease. Anyways, that's what my husband just said. You guys, not me. Anyways, so I did that. I gave it a good cleaning, but I was looking at it and there's holes in it, and I'm like, is this gonna play? Like terrified.
Did it play?
It played. And do you know what the first song was? We had just been discussing.
I Feel Like a Woman.
I wish.
Oh.
We had just been discussing how some of the music right now.
That's not Faith Hill.
No. Oh, by the way, sorry, I didn't specify this part. It had 3 CDs in it. The CD that we chose was a mixed thing that I had made. So it was a mixed CD. It wasn't even a Faith Hill CD.
Okay.
It was one that I had put in with the other. It was a Justin Timberlake CD, a Faith Hill CD, and then a mixed one that I had done myself.
Wonderful.
And
mixtape, baby.
It was called like, I don't know, like Summer Disc 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, we all know this. If you're a millennial, you get it. Anyways, pop it in, and we had just been discussing how there are some songs out right now that I'm like, sometimes like my kids will sing it, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys listening to? And the song that comes on is, I don't know if you're gonna know this because you were sheltered as a child. The one that is like, what would you do if your son was at home crying alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money and his daddy's gone. So we're smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now.
Must have not listened to the lyrics.
So for you, this is just a good time. But for me, it's a song I called Life. Ooh, I was in 9th grade rapping that, and it came on.
You had no idea at the time. No idea.
Smoking rock now?
It's fine.
In and out of lockdown?
It's fine.
That really put me in my place.
Let your freak flag fly.
I mean, it wasn't my freak flag, but also it was like something where I was like, I had no business listening to that.
Nope.
And it made me really humbled by the other songs where I was mad because they say motherfucker and my kids like to sing it. But that just put me in my place real quick.
One more compact disc story.
Yes.
I was cleaning out the kids' room and moving beds and stuff, and I found my old big container of CDs. You remember where you open it and there's like 4 on each page?
We have
like
some
slide them in
over there.
And so I found one and I sent it to one of my very, very best friends, Phlegm Cakes, a.k.a. Emily. And it's entitled, this is her handwriting. She made me a mixed CD.
I love it.
And I forgot about these monikers we gave each other. The CD is titled Pirate Booty 4. Captain Jade Flint, a.k.a. me.
Oh.
XO Bonnie Britches.
I love it.
I am Jade Flint. She was Bonnie Britches.
I love it. That's great. And also, if you have not experienced CDs in your life, I mean, you're too young, but
you shouldn't be listening to this.
Probably not. But no, we'll take any listeners. And if you haven't, don't think we're too old, but we are. Anyways, but it's a joy.
Yeah.
It's a joy to get to experience a CD all over again. Also, I'm going to show you the video off camera.
Please
because
do.
It was us trying to make it work
I love it.
It was hilarious because you would think that we I don't know.
All I think of is the Santa Claus movie when they're in the new sleigh and he goes, "Ooh, CD, compact disc," and the son is like, "No, cookie cocoa dispenser."
But it's so true. So
Right?
true.
Okay, back to the show. Okay, we're really pausing because Boo Boo had to go to the potty. So
He had to take a bathroom break.
I mean, I'm going to be there close behind.
Not like we've taken 27,000 bathroom breaks.
It is what it is.
Anyways, so he
Tanner. Nope. Yep.
No, that is absolutely wrong.
Nope. What's his name?
It's weird. Something Clay, Tracker, Pops, Trip, Fret.
Turner.
His name
is
That was
Turner.
it. There it is. There she is. So
okay.
So he had gotten that record in the mail. So then he went to the place that she told him to and said something would be waiting for him.
Right. And he got there and he opened the box and he was pretty disappointed because it was like a document.
I'm confused what the place was.
It looked like a library or like probably a city hall of some sort that had documents.
So they just had a box and it's in it. Yeah, there was like some pieces of paper, a CD, and CD,
that's
not
it.
a record, by the way. Yeah, and
CD.
then there was like
Compact
a few
discs.
letters from the manager saying that the rest of the stuff was burned due to mold.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
but
you look at the picture, like it was like a hand drawn picture, and it looks like a house.
yeah, he brings everything home, and he.
But you said
uploads
this
a
before
CD.
he even uploaded
You're right.
it.
Oh, you're right. He did have a printout of it.
A printout of it,
Yeah.
and you go, wait, there's a person, like a stick figure on it. So we automatically assumed it was a body, but they're kind of glazing over that
currently,
and they hone in on this very light X, like X marks the spot.
yeah, it's a drawing of the house from like looking down, and it's like the house and how it's set out with the backyard. There is an area to the upper left where it looks like there's a body laying there, aka
Could
a
just
stick
be a
figure.
garden with a scarecrow.
Text says it's a scarecrow, which is fine, but they zoom in on the spot over to the right behind a garage that is a very faint X.
Yeah.
And so he says, if there's an X, what do you think that means? And
Buried treasure.
And then it shows him loading his car with a hoe.
With a hoe for show.
Faux show. Just kidding. It was like a rake and a shovel.
He's going to go digging.
A pickaxe? A rake, a shovel.
There was no pickaxe.
There should have been a No, it was a hoe. There wasn't a hoe. He's a farm boy. I guess he knows better than I do. I swear there was a hoe.
It was not a pickaxe.
I swear I saw Meg in the back seat.
Because
Because it's like easy to say. It's also like the complete. It's the actual like the complete false opposite. But I can't say hoe and not like say it about someone.
So it's me.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we could say it was Mr. Boo Boo.
I mean,
We could say that.
the boot
The boot. There was a hoe in the boot.
fits.
'Twas Mr. Boo Boo in the boot. Boot is a trunk in Australia, by the way.
I understand that.
That I know you do. I
Oh,
don't
you
know
were
if our
telling the
listeners
people.
do.
Okay, you're telling the people.
Telling the people, not you. I know you speak Australian.
Shovel, rake, pickaxe.
Oh, it is. I take it back. It was a pickaxe.
It was not a hoe for show.
I got a bone to pick.
I mean, you can pick a bone.
So he comes out to the property with his not hoe, and he pulls
There was no
out,
hoe, in fact.
He pulls out a metal detector and doesn't read the directions and can't make it work. And then his wife is like, do you want to read the directions? He's like, no, I'm not reading the directions. He proceeds to read the directions. And using it, and then right where the X is on this little hand-drawn map, he picks up metal.
Yeah. And then he starts digging, and it's ways down, and he finally finds this big metal box. But then he's pulling the box from the ground, and it appears to weigh like a lot. He's struggling
like I can
to get it out.
understand if it's half buried and you're having to like pull it out of the ground. But the way he's grunting, it makes it seem like this thing weighs 70 pounds.
Well, it looks like it's like full of bricks.
It's the dicks in the box.
Maybe it's full of gold.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice.
But then the part that's fucked up.
His wife comes in. He's like, should we tell Greg?
The owner of the house.
And he's like, nah. I kind of want to just take it home.
He's like, no, let's just take it home.
We'll patch up this hole.
They also, throughout this
and-
whole digging process, she's like, should we ask Greg if we can dig up the backyard? And he's like, nah, he wouldn't care.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
So it's that part to me is a little bit weird.
I mean, it's obviously staged because
It's
you don't
staged.
do that.
1,000%. Or I was like, or he and Greg have formed this amazing repertoire between now and then. But I think this part is staged, no matter what.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, but we will say that the actual digging up of this thing, like it might be staged, him going to the backyard and being like, oh, he won't care.
But he really did dig it up.
Like it would be hard for him to emulate what the ground looked like.
Untouched ground. Like the
Untouched
ground
ground.
was undisturbed.
Undisturbed. And it was like impacted. It was like, and the debris on top, but like not so much that it was like you could.
It would have taken a season for it to get that.
Like if he had buried it last year or like 2 years ago and had planned this out, then this would work, which maybe he did. We don't know. But it was the way the ground was dug up. You could see the layers of the soil too. It was like very, like it had been down there. It was, which are things that you know as a gardener.
For sure.
As a professional hoer. You've used a hoe or two in your time. You said you have a bunch of hoes at home.
Take it back.
No, but I'm talking about gardening hose, Meg. You said it.
To be fair, I said mini hose because I was referring to the hand tools.
She stopped speaking. Sorry. We're talking about gardening tools.
Man, oh man, oh man.
We will say this is very slow paced.
This one is not as good as the first one.
30 minutes in, and there has been basically nothing that's happened.
Happening. He gets the safe. He literally drives it back to Kentucky.
Yeah, and we're sitting here like, you don't take it away from the property, but like, you do you, boo.
Yeah.
So then he sets up a thing, apparently in his like basement or garage.
He's
that
watched Dexter a few times.
I was gonna say, if you've watched Dexter, you will know. If you don't know, he has made a space with all like hanging
tarps around him,
but like clear plastic tarps, like almost painter's tarps. It looks like he's about to perform surgery.
Right.
He has everything laid out with like a blue mat under it. Straight up, he's about to do surgery on this box. And it doesn't look like he's about to just like break open an old safe. He's like performing surgery. It looks a bit staged.
So he has to pick out dirt from the lock, which he does, and then he blows it out with compressed air and gets it all over his face. So
like
within all of this prep, he did not use goggles.
Yeah. After all that prep, no goggles. Idiot. So then he opens the safe and it's full of dirt. And we're all speculating. We're sitting here like, how the hell would it be full of dirt? It doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like, because it is packed full of dirt.
And he starts scooping it out with his hands. And as he's scooping, all three of us see something in the dirt. He doesn't seem to.
He's putting dirt on a baking tray. And there are these little white things. Like,
what could it be?
Could be white rocks, or they could be
teeth. And then this part was obviously staged. Like 1,000% this was staged.
Yeah.
He all of a sudden looks down. He goes,
he's like mid-scoop sentence. And he's like, what's that?
You call the police at this point.
Well, 1,000%.
Not if you, no. If you are in Raina or Mai's house. Mine's?
Ours.
One of our houses.
Just don't go into my underwear drawer.
Because
you will find all my kids' teeth.
There is a bag because my eldest daughter had to have 5 baby teeth, 1 extra tooth that was laying horizontal in her gum, and 4 wisdom teeth out at one time. So I have a bag of 10 of her teeth in my medicine cabinet.
All we're saying is that they're not hidden. Yours are in your medicine cabinet.
If you find teeth, it does not mean sinister.
My favorite is that mine are in my underwear drawer because obviously
you know what it is for me is we just grab them. Whoever can grab them grabs them. I have them in my underwear drawer, in my bathroom drawer, in Doug's underwear drawer, in our nightstand. You're gonna find teeth all over my house.
That's also the same with Amanda shaves her grandma's cat. She will say like, just be aware if you open any of my like junk drawers, you might find
You're gonna find some teeth. So like the teeth thing is not that weird, but when they're locked up in a safe and buried underground, that's when it gets weird.
It does make me feel better because I told a friend one time that I kept my kids' teeth in my underwear drawer, and she looked at me with this look of like,
did she have children?
Yes.
What?
And I was like, what do you do with your kids' teeth? She goes, throw them away.
No, it's like it's like you're the tooth fairy.
That's an option. I can't. I'm keeping all of them.
All of them. I honestly, at this point in my life, if I find a tooth, I don't know who it belongs to.
Oh, same. They're all like, and some are in multiple bags.
They're mixed up.
I have
They're
no clue.
everywhere. It's like one Ziploc bag per tooth, except for Mia's. That's just a bag full of teeth. I'm going to give it to her spouse one day.
Oh, well, and Leia's, Leia, when she knocked out both of her front teeth, my youngest, on our, this here coffee table.
And they still have the roots.
And they root and all, and they were still attached together with like,
which I didn't even know.
Which I should probably check on that. Maybe they're falling apart. I don't know how they work. Anyways, but I said one day I'm going to give it to her husband in a necklace because they were still attached together, and it's going to be Leia's baby teeth, and I'm going to make it into like some necklace and give it to him when they get married.
Both have the same sick mind
without him even knowing. And then at the wedding, I'm going to present it and be like, these are Leia's baby teeth from when she was 5 years old, twerking on the couch and went face first into the marble coffee table. You're welcome. And do that at her wedding. I feel like that's going to go over really well.
Solid.
I'm a good mom.
I would like to point out that these teeth don't appear to have roots, which does make me a little bit more concerned because no roots means baby teeth.
Yeah, it does appear that, or, like we said, it's all of his family's baby teeth he stole from his mom and put them in with some dirt.
He went through every drawer in his mother's house.
Could have been.
Grabbed all the baby teeth he could find.
I'm telling you, someone could literally rob my house and provide what he has over there. And I only have 2 kids actively losing teeth. Well, Leia just lost her first tooth. That would be the real tooth loss.
So really her third, but fourth. Third, but it is first.
This is her 4th. She just had her 4th tooth loss. But if she had not knocked out her front 2 that then killed the root on the other one, this would be her first tooth loss.
I have 4 children, and is there 20 baby teeth?
That's a question that is not for me. I'm not a dentist. I have no clue. I don't pay attention.
So there could potentially be 80 teeth in my house. And then add in wisdom teeth because the doctor or the nurse said when my daughter had her wisdom teeth taken out, which, by the way, do it young because so much easier. She goes, so what do you want me to do with these? I'm like, I will take them.
Apparently, we are weird and like our kids' teeth. Again, maybe we'll make out some children's. Maybe we should start a business making like children's tooth jewelry. I think it's the wine talking. Someone shut me up.
This
All
is
right.
when they say take away their microphones. So Raccoon Valley is picked up by a film festival. That's his zombie flick. So they're on a trip with that in Fort Sumter, South Carolina, which is where my husband was born.
Oh,
He's a Southern boy, even if he pretends not to be.
good for him. He just
Totally.
lost his accent.
Apparently.
Came out of the womb with it and forgot it.
Forgot it. And they get a call from Greg, allegedly Greg,
Allegedly.
who says he's selling the house. And then it says, the house is scheduled to sell in the coming weeks. I asked Greg if I could stay for a few nights. He allowed me 3 days to finish my documentary. This will be my last visit to the Blackwell house.
Dun, dun, dun. It's giving us Dildo Baggins vibes, you guys, but we're going to stick with it.
Toilet paper and ball is back.
The toilet paper and ball is back.
Yep.
X marks the spot with the ball on top.
Now there's a separate camera that's not tied into the electricity. So it's a cat is nuzzling my toes right now.
No, that's Ariel. That's Fat Cat. She likes to rub her gums on your toes. So I will say, so he started setting up, he gets to the house, he starts setting up all of his equipment. And the thing that I do appreciate is that he goes through all of the things from the first documentary that people say wasn't true and is like trying to like show why this happened or like kind of debunk it.
And one of the viewers of the original documentary said, "Hey, it's kind of weird that there's a deadbolt on the bedroom door." And so he closes the bedroom door. There's a deadbolt. There's a doorknob lock. There's a lock under the door, and then there's one of those little like
Shift locks at the top. Like
like at the top
push,
that pushes
whatever.
up
I don't know what
and
it's called.
prevents
but-
it from.
So that's a lot of locks.
It's a lot of locks.
And so he says, Greg, the owner, he must be trying to keep something out. I don't know. Us as ghosty people, we know like ghosties go through walls. They don't give a fuck. But they do say they respect the bedroom. So maybe that, you know, that's whoever owns its way of keeping that safe
Perhaps.
in some way. But so he goes around the house. He sets up all of his stuff. He does backups like situations so that if the power goes out like it did last time, things will still record, which is appreciative. And then he finds a record player.
A record player.
And he puts
I think
the
he
record.
brings it with him. He brings the record player with him because he made a comment of, now I was told that I can't play this without something special. A turntable, dude. Like,
Does he own one?
I mean, he went out and bought one, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, so he sets it up in the dining room.
Plays it, says it's creepy music. I don't think it's creepy music. It's like 1940s music.
Yeah, it's dance music. It's really like it was fun.
Like, I would put it
he's
on
like,
when I
of
was
course
cooking.
it's creepy music. I was like, that's not creepy.
Now, if it was
Anyways.
like circus music, yeah.
Yeah, that might be. But anyways, he sets it up. He makes it so that if Ruth wants to play it, she could play it, and then he walks away. He goes, sits down on the couch, and all of a sudden there's a bang.
Multiple bangs.
Multiple bangs. And then all of a sudden it's later in the night, and now we're about to continue.
Continue on. I'm really not scared of this. It's just the suspense that gets me, and it's late, and
Meg may have jumped again before I did, and
The
I'm the one who won't
door
watch this
opened.
shit. Okay.
and you knew something was going to happen.
Yeah. So he finishes setting up all the cameras. Like we said, he was doing that. And he is on the couch and it's like 1:30 in the morning. He's like, well, I guess I'll just go to sleep. And he lays down on the couch. He still has lights on, TV on. And then it just leaves you watching like this camera that's sitting on top of the fireplace.
Yeah.
And you know something's going to happen because they wouldn't just
Obviously.
leave it.
Obviously.
And he's like moving a little bit and whatever. You're just waiting.
So first it's like chairs falling.
Yeah,
Is what the
well,
caption said.
Yeah, we have captions on because Tex and I like to do that. I
Well,
like
you
captions on.
You can't hear anything without the captions.
Yeah. You have to be able to read it.
Right.
Okay, I'm glad it's not just us.
No, it's
I have
me
to
all
have
the time.
captions
I
on.
can't not have captions.
But then, so it says you can hear this like noise, and the captions say chairs falling. So we know chairs are falling.
So it sounds like metal chairs.
That's a bit of a teaser.
Sounds like metal chairs falling. That's the sound.
But that's not a teaser. What's like a
Foreshadowing?
like we know it early. We know that it's chairs falling. But no, normal people watching this wouldn't know the chairs are falling because they wouldn't have the captions on.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing, or there's something else. It's not a teaser. It's a I can't think of it.
I have no idea right now.
I don't know, Meg. Anyways.
So then, like an hour later, the closet door just swings open, like unlatches, swings open, and then closes and latches shut. And he wakes up. He's like, huh?
Scared the bejesus out of Megan.
I did jump.
A little bit.
I jumped. And now it's morning.
And now it's morning.
Keep going. I want to see the chairs. So after this whole discussion of was it chairs falling? Was it chairs falling? Was it chairs falling? He goes into the kitchen and guess what?
The chairs fell.
The chairs
But the best part is Meg is watching it and all of a sudden she goes, oh, the chairs fell.
Look at the chairs are all falling.
Now we're watching it and yeah, the chairs are getting knocked down.
And pulled out.
But it was just my favorite because we just discussed it and Meg's like, the chairs fell. Like she was shocked by it. And I looked at her and I was like, yeah. Chairs falling.
Okay, look for strings.
I mean, fishing line.
No, there's a string. No, look, go back.
Meg is suspecting a string on the back of it. Oh yeah, I do. I see it. Yes, I see it too. I see it too. There is definitely a string. I'm gonna record it with my. Wait. I
swear, I see a string right there.
Chairs fell weird. That's not how chairs fall.
Okay, go back. I think we see strings.
Damn it. Bullshit. It's bullshit.
There's freaking strings on the chair.
You guys, know we want to believe this so bad. That's poorly done.
There's strings on the chair.
Poorly done. There's strings on the chairs, and it's very obvious. It's poorly done. I think that's the part that's the most frustrating. If this guy is really a movie guy, it's poorly done. Well, like I said, we like to give everything the benefit of the doubt, but I do find this very disturbing. Not disturbing.
That's disappointing.
Disappointing.
Okay, so the chairs fell. I'm pretty confident that you see a string in the chair being pulled down.
I'm 100% confident.
And then we actually recorded it. In the chairs that slide, you see this tiny little thing. Like, it's like a wooden chair with slats in it. And you see this little thing within the slat. And when the chairs go back, it looks like it's pulled back.
For me, what the issue is that it looks like they did it with a piece of, like, painter's tape that they left, like, the tip of it hanging down the side. That, like, if you're doing this for real, that shit better be hidden. Because when the chair...
You should put it from the bottom.
When the chair pulls back,
Like
you watch... Yeah, you watch...
Exactly, like a B-movie.
This piece on the chair that sticks out, not normal. That's not the same on the other side. But the other chair also has something that sticks out. The one that gets pulled, but the other two don't. That just fall. And you would think that they would just hide it around the back instead of having something stick out. But you can see when it gets pulled, the thing moves. So it's very obviously pulled. There's not a doubt in my mind.
He's a filmmaker.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
He could do whatever he wants.
Bullshit. Also, then they go back and listen to the audio of it happening. Because like we said, he was asleep when it happened. And we were debating it, but I am pretty positive I just proved it right.
We recorded the original sound of the drop, drag.
Mm-hmm. Because I was trying to record the thing hanging on the chair. Right. So I got that. And then when they played back him sleeping on the couch where the chairs fell.
It does sound like drop.
It goes drag. drop, drag. And so my theory is that in filming this, when he's asleep on the couch, one of the chairs accidentally fell instead of dragged because it goes to drop, then to drag, or it's like drop, drag. Is that one of the drag chairs actually just fell when someone was pulling
dragged.
it, and then they both dragged, and they didn't crop it properly. That he fucked up.
I'm getting very discouraged with this.
Me
because
too.
The first one, like, I'm having more doubts. It was a wild night. Oh my gosh, where do we start? Where do we begin?
Well, we got over the chair pulling incident.
We're gonna power
glaze
through.
over that, okay? And then it was the next night, and he's on the couch again, being like, nothing's happened.
Chandelier starts swinging. Okay.
Well, but he also says before the chandelier swinging, he's saying that he just now got around to watching some of the footage from the last night where he sees the door opening. This closet door had opened behind him while he was sleeping.
And my argument, what were you doing all day?
He, as a person who does photo and video,
like you're going through
and as people who ghost hunt, if we go home, if we didn't have children, we would for sure be going through it right away.
Right away.
But because we have kids, we have to or a job, if you had a real job.
Right.
But if you're sitting in this house waiting for shit to happen,
yeah,
you would be uploading the footage and going through it piece by piece. But
So
I digress.
Going through, like he goes to sleep. The freaking ball on the toilet paper rolls off. Now I suppose you could have a string and like pull it really hard, but the ball rolled off the table and rolled like that. That's not a string.
It was
Rolling
very hard.
Is not a
yeah,
string.
and it was also direct. It was how the direction of it went was a little weird. Like as in.
Oh, and the
couldn't be
basement door
explained.
opened. The basement door opened.
Oh yeah, the basement door opened. The ball flew off the table, went curved around a bend, and then went straight down the stairs like a perfectly placed ping pong.
They could have reversed the footage. Someone could have thrown it out of the.
But how do you get
stairwell.
it to curve around? It was the curving around that
They could have
doorwell.
thrown it out of the stairwell and like kind of thrown it into the other room. It would have been easier to throw it one way than the other.
Yeah, who knows? So could have been done.
And then the record player started playing.
And it did. And he'd gotten up to go pee right after the ball fell. So the ball like woke him up, but he didn't realize the ball had fallen. And he goes to the bathroom and we're all waiting. We're like, is he going to realize that the door is open to the basement? Is he going to realize the ball is gone? He doesn't. He lays down, or the second his head like hits his pillow on the couch, the record player goes.
Yeah.
And then he runs upstairs to the room where apparently the ghosties don't fuck with him.
Apparently.
And he just woke up.
Oh, and the doorbell started ringing.
Oh, that was it. The doorbell started going.
That's the creepiest
ding,
part.
Ding, ding,
the
ding,
creepiest
ding,
part is the doorbell ringing.
Says someone who has had their doorbell rung.
Uh-huh.
And what did I say about that?
It's creepy.
No, about where the doorbell rings from.
Oh, it's probably in the closet.
In the closet where it opened the first time. That's
Yeah.
where the ringer is. That's what happened with mine. It came from inside of our closet where the ringer thing is.
It's coming from inside the house. We found the ball.
The ball obviously rolled downstairs.
It's in the basement.
It was indeed in the basement.
But Tex made a good point. There is a camera down there. But the ball rolled just to the rim of the well and not onto the top. So that would account for if he decides to show the footage of what he has in the basement, how the ball could just come rolling in to the well and not bounce on top.
Mm-hmm. But
that would be a whole nother ball game.
If it bounced on top, I might be sold. I would forget the string on the chairs.
I have too many doubts, Raina.
I do too. But now, I mean, that was basically it. He came downstairs groggy, like after running to the room to hide, and then came downstairs, and that's what he found. And now it's the next day. All right. So it is the third night. Where did we leave off?
I have no idea.
You guys, Mr. Boo Boo just scared the shit out of us. We were
trying to debunk the chairs again.
We were trying. The chairs
right
all
up
fell
at the
again.
TV,
Yeah,
looking intensely.
And I told Meg I would watch 2 chairs. And she was going to watch the other 2. So we were really focused looking for like a fishing line. And we were watching the tops first. Then we were watching the bottoms
right now.
We were really just trying to debunk this shit. Mr. Boo Boo comes up behind us, scares the bejesus out of us.
Thank goodness there's no kids upstairs sleeping because they would all be awake right now.
Which is the reason we get to do this tonight is because we have no children in my house. But then he farted at the end and barely missed. Because he recorded it on video, which we're putting on our stories. This is very delayed posting.
My natural reaction is to turn around and smack him.
And I fell onto the couch and died. Mr. Boo Boo just goes, she smacked me and I tooted. Can you say that? I need it in your Australian accent.
She smacked me and I tooted.
Anyways, night 3, same stuff he did the night before.
And the record player just keeps recording.
And no, but the record player is now put on the coffee table.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on the couch and then all of a sudden he hears a lot of footsteps upstairs. He hears a lot of banging and he's like, that's been happening all day. That's been happening all night. Then he lies back down and he had put the record player on the coffee table in front of him and it turns on. And then right after it turns on, the chairs move and fly. And he has videos on the chairs watching those.
I did not see any strings on these chairs this time.
I'm not going to lie. I couldn't either. We watched it like 5 times until we were terrified. Then we were terrified. On to the next.
My heart is still racing from that little scare.
Yeah, it was a good one. But it went on with the night. We'll just do this real fast.
It's probably real high.
Okay, but also, we'll go back to the scare for a minute. So the scare happened.
The scare happened.
And your immediate reaction was to turn around and smack my husband.
Because he came up right behind us and screamed.
And what did I do?
You opossum.
You just, I dropped like a dead animal. I was like, ah! So
the perfect example of fight or flight right there.
Meg fought. I died.
You
I
just
played
went-
dead.
She
died.
You your arms went up.
So now I have something even more embarrassing to admit, and it has nothing to do with me, but possibly my DNA. That last night, my sister Shannon was here spending the night, or 2 nights ago, and her son was having a night terror. It's not actually funny because he was very scary, and there was a lot. He was screaming, and he's like, "You're not my mommy," and like hitting her, and like,
my gosh.
like being like, and it's her almost 3-year-old. Yeah, text her to help. Not good. So. So he's in the middle of his night terror and he started to get real crazy and he was getting aggressive and like biting. And Shannon decided that she was like, I need to just get out of the situation. And so she tried to like kind of run out of the bed, but she tripped and fell. And she was like, I swear to God, he was like possessed and he was like going to come out of the bed and eat me. And so then I decided, I was like, well, if you were in like a murder movie, you'd be the first to die.
See, I'm going to survive.
But I think maybe I would be the first to die because at least she tried to run. I possummed.
She turned around, her arms went up and onto the couch.
So maybe there are less genes and good genes in my gene pool. So Shannon, I was making fun of her and I just really did myself in. Do I need a personal bodyguard, you guys?
Apparently, it's going to be me.
You've done yourself a mischief.
Shoot. Anyways.
Oh, okay. What's happening?
Really back
to
the thing.
This thing, everything's gone wild.
Wild.
We're in the kitchen. We're looking at all of the chairs that have fallen. Music starts playing. We go back to the living room. Doorbell starts ringing. And then what happens?
Then everything
Explodes.
happens. Basically, all the doors open at once. The furniture flies back. Oh, the
There's
blinds
like these
fall.
blinds
Yes.
on the window, so it's like a door and then 2 windows on either side of the door, and each 3 of these pieces have blinds on them, and they drop.
But it goes 1, 2, 3, and then all of a sudden the furniture flies, then or the
doors
doors open. Whatever, maybe it was the opposite order, but yeah, and then and the record player is playing.
He hightails it out of there upstairs,
and he's standing at the top of the stairs videoing, and we're like, "You dumbass, go in the safe room."
right? And then the bathroom door closes and the music stops.
Yeah.
And now it looks like we are cutting back to film from when he was a child.
Whatever that means.
So I think we've gotten to the end of the episode. There's some more footage coming up, but basically it's very nostalgic. He goes, I'm not a very sentimental person, but my time at the Blackwell house is ending and I can't help but feel blah, blah, blah. Even though she was a horrible woman, I think of her as my friend.
And we were like, that's giving Zach Baggins vibes. That's giving.
And then it shows him putting the ball back on the well. And then it says, this is recovered footage. The following footage, which was filmed during the making of the Blackwell Ghost 2, was thought to have been lost shortly after it was filmed due to a hard drive malfunction. A, quote, data recovery service was then hired to attempt a recovery of the hard drive contents.
Let me also just tell you, as a person who has lost stuff on a hard drive and had to take it in, that I was told by the Geek Squad one time that he goes, anything can be recovered pretty quickly. It just matters the amount of money you want to pay for it.
Are you serious?
That's what he said to me.
That's
He's
horseshit.
well, and he goes, think about it. What about the stuff that's blown up in Iraq? They always recover it. He goes, it just costs a lot. Most people don't want to pay for it. It was a very interesting conversation. Anyways,
I mean, it makes sense.
it does. But so what I'm saying that is that I have lost stuff on a hard drive and it took anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks at Geek Squad.
That long?
That's not that much time though. If you're making a documentary, you would have waited for the recovered stuff or be doing a billion other things. This wouldn't take like 2 years for you to recover the stuff.
It's not like you click something and recover it?
No, it's like a whole thing.
Oh, I don't know. I've never done it.
It's why as a photographer you have to double back up everything because if one gets corrupt or like something goes wrong, if it breaks down, there's so many things that can happen. It can be devastating.
We finished the recovered footage. He walks into the house. Everything's normal. The chairs get pulled back. He doesn't seem to notice.
It's like daytime.
Yeah, it's like daytime when he first gets there. And then he's opening up a camera that he's going to put down in the basement. He goes down into the basement and is unpackaging it, putting it up, and there's massive like banging from upstairs.
Thudding, banging, loud noises, footsteps, slamming
and then
doors.
he's like, well, it's my turn to get out of here. And he's like, well, I'm getting out of here. And he puts his cameras in a box and he leaves. I want to say I thoroughly enjoyed these 2 videos.
Yes.
Movies. Very fun,
Episodes.
very entertaining.
The first one was so much more believable.
This one wasn't as believable.
And was a lot of dead time. Like, it
A
was
lot.
literally, this could have been a 30-minute thing, and a lot of it was just like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like he got paid per minute.
And then he just leaves, which confuses me because one, like you pointed out, at the end of each day before he was going to bed, well, I didn't really get a lot of activity today. This was supposed to be from recovered footage.
Yeah.
He would have said, I got all this. There was a ton of thudding down in the basement. I'm going to try to find it on the video.
Yep.
And I'll show you.
I
blah,
even
blah,
thought
blah.
of it like, oh, but what if this was the day he was already leaving and he left? And then I was like, no, but he was just setting up that camera up. Like, but I was just trying to like logically figure out what. And I was like, no, there's.
Wait. No. He was saying that he was going to put the camera down there so that he could get a feed from back home.
Oh,
Could
so
it have
maybe
been the last day?
Maybe that was the last
But
day.
he was in a pretty good mood for it to be the last day, considering the furniture flying across the room.
but he
Because
did
the ball was down there,
say.
and the camera was on the S-key.
Yes, I
The
saw
ball
that
was
exact,
downstairs?
and I saw that exact camera.
The
Yep.
setup that he did
Yep.
right there was at the start of the movie.
It was at the start because the ball was upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that takes out the theory that he was packing up.
Even though maybe he may,
There was no camera.
But that was at the end before the recovered footage.
but maybe that was a bad editing faux pas, not a like, I don't know.
excellent documentary.
Excellent documentary.
However,
You lost us when we could see the strings on the chairs.
Not sold.
We are actually believing it is false.
we'll see if we continue.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about my whole rant at the very beginning about how expensive it would be to do the CGI of the ghosty thing.
No, I still think there can be 2 truths at once.
I do agree with that. But that definitely is one of those things where I was like, well, shit. Maybe I need to Google that shit and find out.
We'll get on that.
I mean, I don't really care. So
All right, so we're going to go to bed.
we are. It's bedtime now.
All right.
Well,
There she is.
there she is. Hope you guys like that.
I think we made our assumption that it was fake.
It was fake.
was fake.
When we saw that thing being pulled,
Yeah.
I think
The chair. It was the chair.
It was the chair.
I don't know if you rewatched any of this.
I didn't.
So there was a point that I forgot about, and
Oh God, now you're making me want to go rewatch this.
we were right up because we were looking at the chairs
Oh,
being
I
pulled,
know,
and we were
yes.
right up there, and your husband scared us.
Yes.
You just like possummed. Like you just possummed. I smacked him, and that's just a very good example of who we are. As people.
Honestly, yeah, I opossum. You beat the shit out of him.
You just went. Ugh!
Valid. Honestly, it's what should have happened. Oh God. No. But Tex did come in and he was like, what? Like the first episode, the first half that aired, he was like, that was so much fun to listen to. Like, I can't believe you guys haven't aired that yet. So I was
It was a good one.
I feel like watch parties need to happen more often.
I do
think,
too. I have the next one on the
Yeah,
docket.
our
so.
only issue is they take us a while because we
They
stop and talk. So
We stop and talk, and it's not one that we can really have kids around.
No.
So that's why we tend to do them in the summer when the kids are at camp.
Except for like Friday night, we could have one and sit in my bed.
Oh, now you're talking. So I was going to say, how did our last weekend night go when the kids kept coming down because they couldn't sleep?
Yes, well, that's a story for another day. But
Right.
yes, but
Oh,
but I'm just saying we could do like it's like a Friday night hangout, but you and I could just chill in my bed with some wine and watch.
Wine and pizza, maybe?
Yeah, ooh, I love pizza.
Ooh.
Pizza's my favorite.
What are
I
you doing
think-
on Friday?
Well, nothing. I told you I have no plans this weekend for the first time in for fucking ever.
Yes.
I know. What are
No,
you doing?
no
Do you have
plans means we have plans.
Well, yeah. But just no basketball.
No, yeah.
That which is
No
the big
trips.
one. No trips. No
Seriously,
basketball.
this bitch has had something every weekend since before Thanksgiving, you guys. It is now almost February.
She's a busy bitch, but I don't like to be that busy. Honestly,
No.
I'm over it. Anyways,
See when you guys get the next watch party.
yeah, maybe it'll be sooner rather than later. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you guys are all cheering on the Seahawks. You better be.
Yep.
You better be.
Not-
If you are a Lunatic Soup fan, you better be cheering on the Seahawks.
So now it's the last Friday of January today when it's airing, or Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday. So 2
No.
weekends?
yeah, 2 weeks. It's on
2 weekends.
Yeah, it's not this coming weekend, the following.
Okay.
So
Cool. It's going to be great.
It's going to be phenomenal. Yep. All right, you guys. Well, make sure you go and get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
It's good to be a lunatic.
bye.
Bye.
Perfect.